سخنوا مشت ال50 كوين. سخنت مشت ال50 كوين.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Driving forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Not the most accurate pass. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, super ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Looking for the run, and that was nowhere near his best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good pressure, determined, intense. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Julie, Zabani kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Goal, France! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
اديله 3000 كده. يلا يا ولاد الوسخ. لا بقى بنت الوسخ. على اللي جابكم، على ذمتكم يا ولاد الوسخ. ولاد الكلب، مش مستني منكم حاجة. سكين الألوان بشكل الألوان مجروح مجروح.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
And now they can spring out of defence.
لا يا راجل.
Somewhat off target.
طلع من بابه. عند بالي صح.
Well, the defence just about
بدري
came out on
يحنك.
top, but they were certainly tested.
بدري يقيس.
Rafinha was in no mood for any of that. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Batistuta. That is good alertness. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rafinha is alert to the possibilities, but oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot!
لا.
And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Batistuta might just make this. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0
حد بيلعب
score.
بس يضرب.
And they've got a throw.
حد بيلعب بس يضرب كمان.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Fernandez goes steaming forward. Now it's Rafinha. He has found a way through. And it's Eze. Fernandez. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Eze has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Eze is offering a right smile there.
Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Hazard could try cutting inside here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's having a go. Decent enough try.
Eze usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Alexander-Arnold.
انا مش فاهم الفكرة. انا ما بقتش بمسك كورة في اي ماتش. انا بفضل مضغوط كده طول الماتش.
And Julie. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yamal stood his ground strongly. Yamal!
حركات بنت وسخة.
Oh, the keeper's done
اللعيبة ما
everything.
بتعرفش تبازي.
Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Julie with the short one. Yamal! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pinches it off him. Van Dijk. He's looking wide. Well timed, excellent interception. He's getting hounded, really hounded. It's a really well measured ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? Denied by an
عليكم السلام ورحمة
explosive
الله
save.
أخويا أبو شومة
Really
الغالي.
anticipated that well,
أخويا أبو
didn't he?
شومة الغالي على القلب.
Kukçu goes hurtling down that
غسان
left-hand
أبو شومة.
side.
المهندس الكبير غسان أبو شومة.
Messi couldn't squeeze it through. Julie, Pedri, Batistuta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that is big chance! Loose ball now, there's a chance to retrieve it. There will be a throw-in. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
روح على
Looking
جولة
for
أنا.
options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous.
حط
Shot!
عيني
They've scored!
عيني. الله.
And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Borussia Dortmund really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Borussia Dortmund ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, well played. And that has put paid to them.
أوه.
Played into space. And he welcomes it in.
ميتين أمك لميتين أم باتستوتا.
And it's
لميتين اللي
moved
خلاك
well to the
تلعبها.
keeper.
لميتين اللي خلاك تستلمها. لميتين ابن الزانية اللي ماسك كونامي.
Can
اللي
he
اداني
get
50
through?
كوين. مرتين 50 كوين ورا بعض من الجولد.
Played back in. Oh, that was vital. Kukçu. Julie. Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he shoots!
لا.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This
نطلع على
is
من
such a
الماتش.
dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Great vision. Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Eze. He's found a way through. And it's Kukçu. Eze threads one in. Rodri. Kukçu. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
مش هتلاقيني في عيون.
Messi.
وديني جاي أحلى ومش بيجي
Yamal. Spread it left. Kukçu. And he's managed to get free. And he's straight
باتستوتا.
offside.
6 أشهر مفيش. ولا يعني انت كمان. صديقه ما بتلعبش مهاجم. ولا اساس.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Now that's well seen too. Doku. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Araujo with the clearance. Doku. Van Nistelrooy. Lukumi.
استراليا كنت عديت السنو ده. لعبت صح، أنا كنت لعبتك أساسي مدى الحياة.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Hazard. Oh, this is a very good run. Eze. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Lovely feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's being shifted off it. It's a pretty loose pass.
أنت بنوسخة فان نيستلروي.
If they want to counter,
روح يا
they
ابن
can do
المرض،
it
روح،
more
أنا لسه
speed.
عايز أجيب لك الكورة
Can he
هنا.
latch onto this? He's shifting through the gears here.
يا ريتني ما جبتها لك.
Well, that is
أنت يا ابن
good.
الوسخة ما تطلع من
Super
الماتش يا
running,
ابن
sharp
الوسخ.
movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Mbappe! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Robertson.
الله.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely weighted. Shapes to shoot! Hits off target and by quite a way. Now this could be a chance. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Doku. And now the breakaway. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their...
يا ساتر يا رب. أنا نسيت أنزل كاسيرس.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect...
طرشة بس توتة.
Marvellous goal!
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so
سلام
early.
على سرور اسكو. أنا محتاج حد أنا مش
Another
هطلع
moment
اسكو
of
تاني.
magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think...
Real chance!
عايز
That's
أفوق.
what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big.
لا
Well, he should have done better.
ازاي
He
دي؟
knows it.
ازاي اتشالت دي؟
Dortmund have their second corner now. And he shoots! And he's hit it long. Palmer have the chance to go the other way. De Jong. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. And Cruyff! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Parma certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's trying to hit the front line here. Threads one in. And he's had it nicked away. Kunde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest.
يلا.
That is
آه.
The keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner.
ماشي.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
يا عيني. يا تيزي.
Palmer trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball.
بس توتة مقرف. حتى الباص مش عارف تسند يلعب.
Behind the opposition defense.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Cruyff's cross.
Well, he got
جيب
rid
لنا
because he
كرويف ده
was
سنة
under
بتاع
pressure.
الدفيجن ده.
Now that's well seen too. And no, that was never going to make it. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? Looking to go deep. He rises!
يا عيني يا عيني على رفعة سيلفستر
And there's
وحط
the goal
باتيستوتا.
they've been looking for. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense
يبقى
how
بقى
important this goal
احنا
was for them. They needed it. Now they
صريح.
have it.
And he's managed
انا
to get
بلعب
free.
ستيم بلعب
I
بي
think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Cruyff. Now it's Batistuta. Cruyff will
حلو.
not want to lose out here,
3171
not
حلو.
against this opponent.
Cruyff
انت اعلى
really
مني يا
has the
عم.
confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little
بس
sooner.
نلعب بس عيد بقى
Maybe
مرة في
there he
حياتك.
overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cruyff receives it in a wide position. And smartly reclaimed. And the shot!
شو
Really
وقتها
well
اركب
taken
وسخة
goal.
شبابي شو وقتها.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Palmer get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Isco. Rijkaard. Batistuta. Looking to play him in. Borussia Dortmund looking forward to the break.
انا
After
بس
some
هيدي
great
شباب
work in the
رجالة.
first 45 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
De Jong. That's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Gets into some space. In towards the back stick. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
افتكر الحق كربخان.
Koundé.
الحق كربخان النهارده
Now it's Mbappe.
ولا مش هلحق ولا ايه؟
Tries to pass it through.
عايزكو
And he skips past his man.
عايزكو عايزكو كده. خش كده. اعمل لي كده. وروح كده. والطرشة. يا عيني.
Magnificent.
يا عيني على الجول.
Right from the top draw. An
لا
opportunist
لا لا
strike,
لا لا
but
لا
he'll
لا
take
لا.
it.
عيد ولا
He
عيد ولا
will
لو انت
own
عندك
it.
أحرقية يا
Keeper
ابن المرة.
deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until...
And we've reached
اوف
half-time.
اوف 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 اوف.
Well, it's hard to say
Oof, oof,
whether
oof, oof.
a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Borussia Dortmund head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
لا 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 لا. قول مزيكا مزيكا. قلنا المفروض يدونا عليك كربخان هدية. يلا كابتن. ستين الأيام ستين الأيام ستين الجنة لو بجميل
There's the start of the second half.
فارقت. بس توتا اللي عمره ما
Now
لعب
it's
بس صح
Mbappe.
في حياته.
Nicely weighted
لعب
ball.
بس صح بتاعته ضدي
Great ball here. Can he finish?
وعمل اسيست.
And yes,
شكرا يا
it's
اسطوطة.
there.
شكرا
The
شكرا
second half
شكرا.
sparks straight into life.
انا مش عايز الواد يقرب
Oh,
بالنتيجة،
one
مش
moment you're
عايزه،
in
عايز
possession,
يقسم
the next
الماتش.
you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from
فيزا
here now.
وباسبور جنبي جميلة
And this
فوتو.
is Cruyff, and Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
بسم الله.
And now they can spring out of defence.
بس انت خسيت ميتين اهلي.
And he's intervened well there. Cruyff. Mbappe!
انا سيب خيرك السادسة نسيت انزلك.
Parma are back in business. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Shoots!
هالاند.
Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cruyff. Now it's Batistuta.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's burst through. Batistuta couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's...
روح يا
This is
سفاح.
Batistuta. And a chance!
روح يا سفاح.
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And he is just ripping it up. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Elimize kaptı. Yaptı.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 13. Numero 23. Beckham.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo
Well, this
per
is what we've been waiting
il
for.
numero 10. Il numero 6. Rosicki.
روح رجل العاب
Il
فرن.
numero 15. Attenzione.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Julie.
روح.
Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Julie.
ولا اقول
Rosicki
انا.
does well to get it
ولا
back.
اقول انا.
Now it's Puskás.
اسمه فيزا كريكا. كريكا انفراد.
Rijkaard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He is, and Batistuta! And the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. Delivers the Vinicius Junior.
بس.
Oh, split second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
جد
In with the
الوسخة اللي قطع
challenge.
الكرة منه.
Could move up a gear here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application,
Yes.
Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is chance, surely.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Parma really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Probing pass. Batistuta's cross.
بس توتا مفيش منك فايدة في البساط، مفيش منك فايدة. أنا يأست منك، أنت هات جوان بس.
And it's Kukçu. Oh, nice touch. Serginho. Played out wide. And he lines up
يلا.
across. He's got tall.
ده حارس.
And that is a little undercooked. Vinicius Junior.
لا يا جدعان، لا يا جدعان، مش كده يا جدعان،
And that's clear
مش
cut.
كده.
It's a free kick.
ده مين ده اللي بيسود ده في ترباية ده؟
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Julie does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Rosicki. Cannavaro
طلع
tries
في
to
الملعب.
clear. Desperate defending required here. Serginho is there and he can get that clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a searching pass.
Parma really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rosicki. And this is Cruyff. And Puskas! The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Distributed tidily. Kukçu's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vinicius Junior. Rafael Leao. Well read, nice interception. That's that, the end.
خدنا النور.
What a game,
خدنا
what a
النور.
show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a...
احنا مسهلين، انا هتغدى في السريع واجي، لا نتأخر.